I'm back, to continue that bisexual story thing. So, if you missed the video, it was girls like girls at the end of it, started saying stuff about that. So yeah, but anyway, to continue, after Alyssa, I kind of had a feeling like, am I really bisexual, or is it just a one-time thing? Because experience, you know. Sorry. I'm sorry. Okay. Anyway. And I don't know. Like, I don't know what changed between everything. But I just remember something changed between the moment I broke up with Alyssa and now. Like, now I know I'm fully bisexual. I'm a bisexual teen, 14 years old, going on to 15 on May 7th. And if anybody, okay, see, this is what I do. Whenever I'm about to make a new friend, I have their number or whatever, I always ask. And even when I was coming out to my friends, I asked them the same question. I asked, do you respect lesbian, gays, and bisexuals, aka the LGBT crew, or LGBTQZ, or whatever it is, I don't know. I know P's in there somewhere because pansexual. Anyway, I don't know if you guys heard me there, but hope he doesn't kill me. But anyway, like, now I know I'm bi, I know what I am, but it's still a weird thing when you're just starting to realize it. It's like one of those things, like, I didn't know that this was in my head. I didn't know that this was who I am. But now, I don't know. I don't know what I was saying before, so, yeah. I do know I'm bi. I do know I like both boys and girls. I do know that I want to kiss both men and women. So, and anyone who, oh yes, the question thing, like, I always ask that to new people, or like when I was coming out to Emma or Kristen, I asked them that, and they said, well, yeah, obviously, and I'm like, okay, I'm bi, and then they go, oh, cool, or Emma, I'm pretty sure Emma said, cool, and I'm just like, that wasn't a response that I thought I was gonna get, but, my most recent friend, I have her on Facebook, I asked her that, and she said, yeah, and I told her, and she's like, oh yeah, I know, and I'm like, how did you know? Did Alyssa tell you? And she's like, no, I just guessed, and I'm like, what gave it away? It's like, oh, nothing. I just kind of knew. It's like, oh, that's lovely. It's like, it's great to know how obvious I am. But I like how people in my school are so, like, most people in my school, they're so welcoming to, damn, that's neat too. So welcoming to LGBT people, especially since I go to a Catholic school. And I've noticed that most of the guidance counselors do respect LGBTs because they have the LGBT lines things. Also, what is this? I'm turning gray, guys. Anyway. So, it's just a warm welcome that, like, when I first came out, like, even when I'm still coming out, like, to people that I meet, coming out the closet, like, sorry, even to, like, people now, like, when I'm coming out to them now, I'm expecting them to say, ew, get away from me, or something like that, because whenever I talk to people that's, like, sorry to point out my mom like this, but my mom said that when I told her I was bi. This is going on Facebook, so I'm really sorry. But when I was coming out as bisexual, she told me, ever since I told my mom I was bisexual, that whenever I bring it up now, she just brings back when I told her. And when I told her, it was like, I don't know what was going through her mind when she says all these things. I asked her if she respected bis, lesbians, and gay people, and she's like, yeah, I do. And then I told her that I was bi, and she's like, you know it's not cool to be bi. And I know I've said this before and stuff, but it's hard hearing that from someone that you love so much. But I'm not trying to like offend her or whatever, but ever since then I've been like thinking, she also said like when you're applying for a job, some people may not want you because of this. And she said don't announce it to the world that you're bi. And I'm like, honestly, I'm like, I don't care. And she's like, oh, you will later. Honestly, after she told me that, I went up to my room and I cried. It shouldn't be such a big deal on who someone loves. It shouldn't be such a big deal to someone to love the same gender or opposite gender or whatever. It's who I am and it's who thousands of others are. And you can't take that away from them. You can't go, oh, you can't be like that. You have no right to be like that. You're disgusting. You are a horrible person. God hates you. When in reality, no, he doesn't. All those things that you say are lies. You're just jealous that we have better choices than all of you other people. Mostly, all the people that say that are either lonely, bored as fuck, or just have no life in general. Honestly, I hate homophobes. It's a pet peeve. But I remember telling my grandmother too. She's like, well, if they want to live like that, then okay. Yeah, when I heard that, I was like, wait, what? It's like, that is not the response I was going for. It's better than my mom's, but what? If they want to live like that? Pretty sure it's not a choice. Pretty sure. Like 100%, 112%. It's not a choice. It's just something we're born with, and we can't help it, okay? But I'm not trying to, like, mess with my grandmother or my mom. I love them both to do. Like, I love you guys. But what I'm trying to say is that just, I don't understand why people have to hate on us. Like we're some type of alien. Now, when I told my brother this information, his was better. If he decides to watch this, then hi. But basically, when I told him, he was, apparently my mom told him, but I'm not sure. But I asked him if he respected everyone without even thinking. And then he's like, yeah, I have a bunch of lesbian and gay friends and bisexual friends. And I'm like, cool. And then I'm like, I'm bisexual. And he's like, that's okay. I'll still respect you. And I'm like, thanks. And he's like, no problem. And I'm like, in the back of my head I was thinking, wow, I'm so glad that he respects me still as a sister, as a bisexual. I'm so glad that, like, I have a brother so nice like that he didn't say anything like my mom or my grandmother. My dad sort of just shrugged it off, and what the real thing when I told my dad was, like, when I was dating Alyssa, and I said, so I'm bisexual and I'm dating Alyssa. And he's like, oh, cool. So, it was awkward. But, Still though, like, I expect people to turn me away and say, "You're disgusting, get away from me." I expect that because of so many things that people say on the internet about gay people. Even before I knew I was bisexual, I wanted to help gay people. I wanted to help lesbians. I wanted to help transgenders. Because no one deserves to feel like they're shit. No one deserves to feel like they're a nobody. It's not how life is supposed to be. I'm bi, and I will say it as loud as I want to anyone I want, because it's who I am, and I want to express myself as much as possible. No one can tell me who I'm not and who I am, because I know who I am. I'm Caitlin Amanda Aldridge. I am 14 years old. I was born on May 7th, 2001, and I am bisexual. I like both male and female, and there's nothing no one can do about it. It's just life, okay? For everyone that hates us, you can go die in hell. Honestly, you can have fun with Satan, because everyone says we're going to hell, but honestly, who we are doesn't make us like if we're lesbians or gays or transgenders or bisexuals, that doesn't mean we're going to hell. Honestly, if you get into hell, it's most likely because of your personality, or if you killed someone. If God doesn't see the good in you, or whatever, it doesn't mean you have to... What I hate most about people who tell other people that they're not who they actually are is the most frustrating things. Because I remember every time I tried to tell someone I was bi and they said, no, you're not. Yes, I'm talking about my mom. She said it was a phase. She said that it was not cool. And she said I should stop trying to act like I was bisexual. And that was the most frustrating thing ever. Even though when I feel stuff, it's real. I feel stuff for guys. I feel stuff for girls. It's life. And I can't control that. No one can control that. It's who they are. We don't live like this, like how other people make their decisions. We live like this because it's us, and it's who we are. It's not our choice. It's not because we think it's cool. It's not a phase. It's not an experiment. It is who we are. And no one can change that. So stop trying to change us, society. Stop trying to change who we fucking are. Because I know for sure 1,000 other people that are exactly like me, LGBTs, more people like pansexuals and other people, we know who we are. And we need you guys to start supporting us like normal people. We are normal people. We just have different likes and dislikes. We're not that different. We're not that unique. Well, sort of. What I'm trying to say is that all of you need to stop giving bullshit hate to everyone like me. And everyone that's part of the LGBTs. Everyone, just in general. There's so much hate across the internet that it's just... It makes me frustrated, okay? Like, LGBTs... We're people too. Treat us like you would treat anyone else. Treat us like you would treat your girlfriend, boyfriend, dog, parent, cat, anyone. Treat us like how you normally would. We're not that different from you. We're not that mean or stupid or disgusting. Just get to know us, for God's sakes. We're people just like you. So start treating us the same. That's all I have to say. I am bisexual, and I know that's what I am. So, hope you enjoyed this video. See you guys later. Peace. LGBTs are amazing. Bye, guys.